Ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, 5 minutes. These are social partners. The power of strategic partners. Please put your hands together for entrepreneur and founder Akinyi Odongo Foundation. Madam Akinyi Odongo, makofi yake tafadhali. Karibu, dakika 5 tafadhali.
All protocols observed. As all heard, my name is Akinyi Odongo, OGW. I'm the president and founder of the Akinyi Odongo Group, and Akinyi Odongo Foundation being one of them. We are in 7 key areas in this creative industry. Number 1, which really ties to this day, is education. I am an investor in a private TVET institution. I'm glad that my team is here, my support CS and PS, and also to acknowledge that as a private sector, I want to speak, because everything is government heavy, even from the time that we've been listening here. It's very government heavy. And I want to bring in my voice as a private and a local citizen of Kenya and say that indeed the private sector should not be forgotten in all this that are happening. And that is what KNQA has already done. I'm here accompanied by our chair, Dr. Ekra. She's there. She's the chair of Private TVET Institution in Kenya. And we are putting our voices so that we are part of this conversation that is going on. Number 2, I am an employer under the Akinyi Odongo Kenya. It's a high-end fashion brand. And we were among the first employers that were reached out. And I'm glad that what Madam Mugo was talking about is all, I actually practiced it. So whatever you've decided is going to work, and it's working. Because as an employer, I have 6 of tailors that I work with. If they can stand wherever they are, Gladys, Fred, they're somewhere seated. There they are. And those are my employees. And what RPL has done is that now they're not even working for me. They're actually running their own businesses, and I'm subcontracting them. Isn't that amazing? That is the power of RPL. Number 3, I'm speaking here not just as a private sector investor, but also as an RPL expert. And I would like to request all the RPL practitioners in the room. I know a number of us are here. There's a lot of work that we have done across all the 8 counties in Kenya. RPL practitioners, kindly, where are you? The ones who are behind the scenes examining, please, kindly, I know this is impromptu. We don't have them here. Can we appreciate these people? I'm among the RPL practitioners, and we are many. We did training through the support of ILO, KNQA, and NITA, and I assure you, all the graduates that are graduating today have passed through our hands. And let me just paint a picture of what it looks like to be an kindly have a seat, thank you. And all those who are not able to attend today, we appreciate you. Let me just paint a little picture, because sometimes you're talking about RPL and how it's happening, but you may not be able to understand. I remember the second exam that we did, and here we have people from the refugee camps and all that. How RPL is done is we have to understand your language. If you look at the exam papers, they're all in English, and not everybody speaks English. All of you here who are driving, your mechanic probably doesn't have a degree or doesn't have any qualification, but you take your Mercedes-Benz, I'm Luo, you know, and they're the ones, you never ask them what is your qualification, but they actually look at your engine and prepare it and make it. If I took the paper in English to that mechanic to do an exam, he will fail that exam because he may not be able to write. So as the RPL practitioners, what do we do in class? as they were doing their exams, if I assume is a foreigner, I think there was an experience I had with, I think some Rwandese, they only speak French. I don't speak French. But can you imagine we have to translate it and write it for them? You know, you show the, what is a bobbin? As a tailor, I'm talking about like bobbin. I'm giving you an example. It means I point that thing to the tailor, they will tell you bobbin. But if she read in the exam paper, she would fail. So this is what RPL exam is all about. So we are not here to judge people. English is a foreign language. So the RPL practitioners who are going to Kirinyaga and get the tailor in front of the shop, and they're supposed to do the exam. When we are calling them, you saw a video of one of us looking at the ID and what they have done. We even speak to them in the local language so that they're able to understand. Because English cannot make us fail you. That's how powerful RPL is. Thank you. So this is just not something that is for the purposes of graduation. It's a deeper thing that is going to support even the lowest person in the village. That mama in the village can get a certification. My former tailors, as I can call them, are now people running their own businesses, and they can ask for tenders because they have certification. One of the things that also this has done, it gives them pride. I'm sure you saw all these graduates dancing around here, and they're feeling very, very proud about themselves. It gives them dignity. It makes them human. It makes them go to the next level. And I want to appreciate you, Madam Kande. And I will still challenge you in the fashion industry and the creative sector as a whole. We are ready to create more and more courses so that we can be able to examine DJs, examine dancers, examine event organizers. Kayamba Africa, are you certified? They were here singing. I don't know if they have certificates, but I believe RPL can now be able to give us certificates. And I'm also looking for my, Dr. Kande, attention please. I'm looking for my degree or PhD in fashion. RPL, kindly. Thank you. God bless Kenya. To the graduates, congratulations, and I'm so proud of you.